In JavaScript, there are three ways to create a string. First way we have already seen, using single quotes, just like this. And the second way is, instead of using single quotation, we can even use double quotation. And this also creates a string. And the third way is, instead of using quotation, we can use backticks. You will find the symbol in your keyboard on the left of 1. Press enter, and this is also a string. Now let's talk about each of the method of creating string one by one. First, let's discuss this first and second method. Usually in JavaScript, we create a string using single quotation only. But let's say we want to use this single quotation inside of a string also. For example, let's write I'll go there. So we'll write I inverted comma LL go there. Now press enter. You will see we are getting a syntax error because this string started from here and end at here only. So this rest of the text has no meaning to JavaScript. So therefore it gave us a syntax error. Now to solve this problem, we can use double quotation. Now this time this single quotation has no special meaning to either start or end the string. So therefore there will be no error printing the string. Now let's say we want to use a double quotation mark instead of single. So here we'll write double quotation and press enter. Again you will see we got the same syntax error because this time this double quotation had the special meaning to end the string. So therefore this rest of the text were meaningless and hence we got an error. Now to solve this, we can again go back to our single quotation mark. Let's write here double quotation. Now this time this double quotation had no special meaning, so therefore it got printed easily. Now let's say we want to use both single quotation and double quotation in the same line. Let's say here we want single quotation and we want this go word between a double quotation mark. Now this gave us a syntax error as expected. So to solve this issue in JavaScript, just like these characters, we even have a special character called escape character. Escape character, just by its name, suggests if we want to escape something. Now let's say we want the JavaScript to not consider this single quotation as any special meaning. So before this single quotation, we can put a backslash. Now this sentence will print easily. Notice this backslash did not print it here because it is a escape character. So this both thing combines becomes a single character, and that's a quotation mark. Now we can even use this escape character to print this double quotation mark here without using single quotation string. We can even use this escape character here to avoid the syntax error. And there is one more important escape character. That's a new line character represented as backslash n. Let's use this in one of our text. Here, let's say after go, we write backslash n and we press enter. Here you will see nothing happened. Although this backslash n has a special meaning to create a new line after this text, but this all printed in a single line. It's because the limitation of console. In console, we cannot have multiple line text, so therefore this backslash n printed as it is. Now to show you that this backslash n actually works, what we can do is we can put this text inside our alert function, which will create a pop-up. Let's write alert, and inside this, let's put our this text. Copy this from here and paste it here. Now put a semicolon after this and press enter. There we go. Now you can see this backslash n actually created a new line here so that this text printed in a new line. Now let's press this OK. Now let's talk about the third method of creating string, that is using backticks. The string created using backticks has a special name called template strings. Now these string offers a special feature which is called interpolation. Now interpolation feature means we can perform the mathematical calculation inside this string without using concatenation. Let's say here we wanted to add this 5 plus 4 first, and then we wanted to add this string with this string using concatenation. Now we can do this in just a single string without having to use this concatenation with the help of template string. Let's create that. Now let's put a backtick, write score. Now to use interpolation method, we'll put a dollar sign and then open and close curly bracket. Now let's close this string. Now inside this open and close bracket, we can actually write any mathematical calculation. Let's say here we write 5 plus 4. Now this mathematical calculation will perform first, and then it will be automatically inserted into the string. Let's press enter, and there we can see score 9. So we have successfully inserted a calculation inside a string. Therefore interpolation lets us insert values directly into the string. Okay, now this template string has also one more unique feature that is multi-line string, which means we can write multi-line string using this template string. Let me show you how. Let's say we write backticks and then write first line, and then if we press enter, you can see, which means we can further write our content. Let's say here we write second line. Now if we press enter, we can even write third line. And let's put a backtick and now press enter. Now you can see all the new lines that we have created is represented using this backslash n escape character, because as I have earlier told you, the output of console cannot have multiple lines, therefore had to put this entire thing into a single line. That's why this new line is represented using new line character. These are the two very important features of using template string. So therefore whenever we require any such application, we can use template string. And one more thing, we can even use it if we do not want to use escape character multiple times. For example, here to print this single quotation, we had to use a backslash because this single quotation has a special meaning for this string. But using backtick, neither single quotation nor double quotation has any special meaning, so we can use both symbol very freely. Let me show you how. Let's put a backtick and write that's a line, and let's put this line word inside double quotation. Now end this string with a backtick and press enter. There you can see we have successfully used both single quotation and double quotation without using any escape character. I don't know if you have noticed or not, we had already seen this template string all the way up here only. You can see both this output is a template string only. Although we have not used backtick here, see in both the lines we are using single quotation only, but its output is a template string. It is because of using this different symbol and here new line character, that's why. So roughly this was all about strings from my side.